Hey, what's up guys? Today I'll teach you how to create Pokemon Unite Part 2. If you have missed Part 1, you should have watched it. I will have teach you how to create the intro part like this. I'll link it in the description, or you can just check it out on my channel. But first I'll teach you, once you're done with the start, the next thing we could do is to go over to the paint and then just create your character. I'll just do this, maybe not this color. You might want to try like a little peach for your skin color, or you could just do a editing for paint. But this could be the better way. You could just put a color like this, and then you can do, and instead of having this color, you can put another color, like maybe blue or any color you want. I'll choose blue, then I'll choose purple maybe, or I'll choose or you could just choose anything. You don't even need, you could choose this blue, but maybe I'll just choose to the normal skin colors. So the next one would be like maybe like a little darker skin, and then even darker skin, and then an even darker skin. You could just keep making it darker, but it'll be a little harder the more sprites you have, because then you have to coat a little more depending on how many you have. But I'll just have these 5. If you want a 6th one, that is also fine. But you could just first put it on this one, this thing, and hide it, because when you start, you could just put one green flag, click, hide, and then this would be the face. So when green flag, click, hide, we'll just leave it like this, and we'll duplicate this, and this would be a second one with none of them, but this would be the one with your skin, but you could just leave it there first. So when green flag, click, hide, and then you could do this forever, or maybe you should create clones. You should hide it, and then you should make a create clone of myself, so that you won't cause a problem. Then you could go to the when I start as a clone, and then you could just write this or code it in. You could put the forever. In fact, you gotta repeat like a few times, like how many sprites you have. So I have 5, and then I think each clone, it's a bit confusing. But if you don't wanna do this part, it's fine. You could just have a fixed player, and then you could just draw it out. But I think I would just teach you how to make the cosmetics. So when I start as a clone, you could just you could just put you could put you can make them go to different coordinates like this. You go to a certain place, okay, so you got to go to the start, and then you see the broadcast it was, and then you could just go back here, and then you could go to when I receive start. Just like this, and it'll create a few clones, and you might also need them to Oh yeah, you need them to show. Now that there are 5 clones right over here. Okay, I think it's creating too many clones. Okay, I think there's a bug. I think it was gonna create too many clones, so I think you could just put 1 clone right here, and I think it should do something like this. It will create 2 clones, so 2 times 2, 6 divided. I think you just put a repeat. Oh, I see. You're not gonna make it show. You're just gonna do this and write 5. Okay, and then over here you could just put a show. Now you would have a showing clones. So there are 5 clones. That is really good. But then you got to go over to the start area, and then you could either do a when I receive start, or you could just put a hide over here. I'll put the when I receive start. So when I receive start, you got to hide it, or else you can keep spam clicking things. You also got to do the intro, and after that you also need to put a when I receive, and then you put a start and you put hide. So when this happens, they all hide. Okay, this is wrong. I think it just had a bit of lag. Yeah, but now, okay, this doesn't show, so you just need to put a show right here. Now they're all high, and then when they like this, so there will be like a start, and then only these cosmetics will show up. So you could just put them in the specific areas, like here. There are only 5 for me, so it'll be like this, and then there will be like a place, like you could just put a go to, so they will all go to a place, like so. You gotta see the cards. I think you gotta take the real one, so we just need it to show for a while. There, this is the real one. So this will be the first clone, which is this, and you just need to paste it down like this. Copy it and then paste it down, and you would have these specific coordinates. And once you have done that, they would immediately, all the clones will go there. But you only want one of them to go there. So I think you could just take like one of them, which is the other when I start as a clone, because probably they'll go to the same place if you don't put 2. But if this doesn't work, then you maybe got to create like a block, your own block, which I'll try to find. But first I need the real sprite again. This would be the other few coordinates, but you could just like this is a clone. Okay, this one will be another one. Yeah, 107. It is a bit loud. It is a bit loud. And 4. So now you have, I think, 2 clones. Okay, it doesn't work. So probably you need create your own block. So I'm gonna just see maybe whether there's a block that I can create, and I'll just cut and I'll show you when I can find one or create one. So I think I found another way to do something, which is you create every single colored sprite. So now you should code some of the same stuff, just that maybe a bit different. So when I receive start, you should show, and then forever if touching mouse pointer, mouse down over here, and you could go for end. So now you could just, you need to do another broadcast, which is, you could name it maybe skin create 1, and then make it over here, and then you could just drag this and then put it over here, and you could just change the broadcast to skin create 2, and you could just keep doing that for each sprite depending on how many cosmetics you want. Okay, now it's bugging out. You could also just open up your backpack and then just put it in here. There, and then you go back, you go to this and open it up, and it should show. And do not put skin create 2, just put skin create 3 and load it again with a skin create 4. And once you're done with that, you could just go to another sprite, you'll paint, and then instead you're gonna make them all show, but just hide them later. But once you show all of them, this for the next one, you will just choose from which one. So this would be my first one, and then you just have to go here and you could just copy it. Okay, maybe you can't with here, or you could just do this. You could copy and paste, which is a bit boring, but I think that's the better way of doing things. Paste. Always put them in the center, and then duplicate, and then you'll just have to do this on how many cosmetics you have. So then the next one would be skin create 2, which was this one, and you copy and paste. Oh, what? Wait, how is this whole thing duplicated? Okay, and you just need to keep doing that for, yeah, it'll take quite a long time, but it shouldn't take so long. I think I'm gonna try to create another one, like a black one, because these colors are a bit weird. But if you're not really interested into the cosmetics, then you could just like change it to like a better, like maybe just skip it, but it's a little cooler to try to do it. Or just put them all in the center. You can still move them around, but put them in that red dot. Lock them over there, and this is what you have to do. There. Depending on how many sprites you have, you need how many broadcast. So now you just need to go to when I receive all your skin create, and then you could just, when I receive skin create 1, switch costume to costume 1, 2, 3, and finally 4. And now there's one more thing. When green flag clicked, looks, hide, and I receive start, then you'll put a show. Also switch costume to costume 1, because I think that's the only one, and you have to put each sprite except for this, so I'll hide it and put them all at a spot. You could also do this, which is make them go to where they exactly are. So sprite 1 would be this, which is go to the coordinates. It doesn't have to be mine, it's what the thing here says, because they'll say the coordinates you are at. So if I move this thing over here, this thing will change, so you could just move it back to where it is, like this, and you'll go back to where it is. And you could go to the other ones and just put them in. There. Now you just need to make this show and put it right here. So this will be its face, and it would also have to go to a specific coordinates as the others, which is these. It doesn't need to matter where you put it. It needs to matter where it would be. And now you just, okay. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far, why don't you hit that subscribe button and smash that like button. It will help me out a lot. There, and then you can keep clicking and this will work. Except for these two colors, they look quite similar. I think I'll delete one of them, like this one. And also you got to delete this one as well. And now it'll just be left with these. And this first one does work quite well. You can keep spam clicking, but I'll just show the same. And remember from the previous video, I said that you should put this. Now we gotta put another one, but don't really bother about that first. You should just put when I receive. Why does it keeps deleting? Okay, and then you should put when I receive stop all sounds. Just put the stop all sounds for now. And now, okay, that is okay. Maybe you could just repeat forever. Put a forever over here. Yeah, now it will not work, but the intro still works. See, that's why you should just put a forever stop all sounds. And I think there will be another sound. This is a battle sound. I actually play the game on Switch and phone, so I actually know the songs. And it's okay. This is a defeated sound. This is, I think, a victory. This is where you buy your items. You could, and this is what I put. I think the best one could be the sound. Yeah, this song, but maybe take like a few parts of it. Just wait. Okay, right here. And then maybe just stretch it all the way here. Oh no. You can choose where you want your song. You can even not choose my songs, but these are just all the songs that are in the game. But if you could just maybe call Battle 1. And by the way, there'll be an online part, and that online part you need to be a scratcher, but that will only come up like a little later in the series. I think that will be quite okay. And then just you could just make another sound, just create. Okay, you could just record. Okay, now you just record nothing. And then I'll just paste. Yeah, that's better. So when I receive start, looks, place sound, recording 1. Okay, that is just okay, I think you could just do this. Okay, this is just a really big problem. Okay, so I think we should do a deactivate. So we're gonna have to do this. Oh wait. I think there's a way to do this. Is you stop other scripts in Sprite. Okay. This is really noisy. Stop. Oh wait. No. Stop other scripts in Sprite. Yeah, this is much better. There's no chaos anymore. But I think we have to do one more thing, which is create the cosmetics for the skin, body, legs, and shoes, which is pretty tiring. And that's why the video is gonna be super long. So if you can't finish it, I think that's quite fine. You could just watch it. So now we got to create an arrow, which is you could just go to choose a costume. Okay, I think there's something called arrow. Yeah, arrow. Then just choose arrow A. And then you could also just type in your text. And then write next. And then maybe not this color. You should always try to use black, because black is like, I don't know, it's just a better color to choose from. And it's like your pencils usually. There, this will be the center now, because you should always put it on the center. You'll put it over here. And then we could just duplicate another one, but this will put previous text. Yeah, put a text. And then write previous. But change this side of the arrow, which is turning it around like this, or I could just get arrow B, but I think this is a much faster way unless you're a fast typer. So there'll be these two. Okay, wait, there's a mistake. You gotta put this arrow A to this side. Okay, I think this is a better way. Copy. Paste. There, and then you lock it in the center. Like this. And then you also got to do something with previous, because you can end up doing like you end up going back too much. But I think I'll just add in like a way like nothing will happen. But now we should just start with not coding. I think we should start coding with these, and it will start showing like only this, and then every time this thing will get clicked, it should be able to like move. But that's just what I'm gonna say. We're gonna do it right now. So when I receive, actually no, yeah, you should put when I receive start forever if, okay, there was just someone at the door, but like the room, but the next thing you should do now is, if I might have to stop the video soon, but because I gotta give it back, but let me just tell you the rest and then maybe I can end the video. So you could just put if and touching mouse pointer, mouse down, and then you could just like you could just broadcast. Actually, you don't need the first part. I'll teach you how to code the other one in episode 3, but let's quickly wrap things up. So first, you put an intro, the create new message, and then make next. Okay, now that it's on next, you could just wait like the next, and then you should do this. Just make a test and then just put when I receive next. Just play sound. Just this will just be like a test. Okay, this is not meant to happen. This is always a mistake, but I think you could easily fix it with the show and hide. And you could also do it for this. I'll teach you how to code the other side in the next video. But first, let's just quickly finish this, and like we could just do it in the next episode. Yeah, it works. Okay, now we're just gonna stop the video for now.